Hi my little flowers! Welcome to my diabetes guide, How to Survive the Holidays. Okay, so throughout the holiday season, as you guys all know, you're going to be eating and drinking, just consuming in general, a ton of stuff that you don't normally eat, drink, and consume. A lot of this stuff is going to be full of carbs, sugar, fat, pretty much anything that probably isn't very good for you. So your number one best friend during this time is your phone. If you do not have a smartphone that is capable of reaching the internet, definitely make sure you have a carb book because you want to be checking up on all those carbs, making sure you're getting the right amount at the right time. For example, right now I'm drinking a holiday flavored drink. It's a gingerbread latte from Starbucks. I'm going to go ahead and look up how many carbs are in this because this is something that's a special treat just for Christmas and I don't want it to make my blood sugars go crazy just because it's the holiday season. Alright, so after looking it up, I realized this is 42 grams of carbohydrates. Now it's really good I looked it up because that's a lot of carbs just for one simple drink, so make sure you're doing that throughout the whole holiday season. Now, the holiday season is also a huge time for going to parties, whether that's New Year's parties, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, or just like some sort of Yuletide party. You're going to be going to parties and there is going to be a lot of food and a lot of drink. So one thing you should definitely do besides having your phone is to have somebody there with you that is aware that you're diabetic. For me, this is usually pretty much anybody I know, as all of my friends and family are aware of my medical conditions. My advice for being at a party and when you see that table just full of sweets, cookies, gingerbread cookies, pies, mashed potatoes, just anything, the one thing you want to do is just stuff your face, right? However, being diabetic, you have to be so careful, and this can be frustrating because you watch everybody else enjoying their Christmas party, eating all the food they want and not even giving a second thought to how much they're eating. Now, this can actually be fixed by one simple thing. Get a friend with you. Have them look at what you're eating. Make sure that you go when you serve your plates together, that way you can both see, how much you're serving. They can kind of help you monitor how much food you're putting into your body. So just get one plate, kind of fill it up with everything that you would want on it, start counting the carbs, bolus for that, and just do it again next time you want more food. This is a pretty easy way of eating just as much as your friends are eating without not being careful, because all you have to do is make sure you count everything you're doing and just do it plate by plate. If you do it plate by plate, it helps you keep track of how much you're consuming. In fact, this is probably beneficial to you more than it is to others in the fact that you will know how much you're eating, whereas other people will end up having a huge stomachache the next day after. But you, being diabetic, will know everything you ate. You'll be able to control that, and even though it takes a little bit of extra work, it'll be totally worth it. I really want to stress the fact that you can feel just like anybody else feels during the holidays and not have to feel like you're that sickly, diseased person who has to pay attention to every little thing. Just relax. Just say, you know what, I'm going to make sure that I bolus enough to eat this many cookies, and then you eat that many cookies, and if you still really want more, then you'll bolus for that. The thing is, you really shouldn't be taking in too much insulin, but moderation is key. And if it's the holiday season, I'd say treat yourself as long as you're being careful. So just to recap on everything I said, first of all, make sure you have a carb book or your phone, some way that you can reach the internet to look up your carbs. Secondly, make sure you have a buddy with you that can just kind of monitor what you're eating and kind of be like that person that's going to say, hey, I think you had another extra serving of whatever. Maybe you should make sure you give yourself insulin for that without it being in an annoying way. I know everybody has that one person who doesn't come off as condescending, so find that person and make them your best friend for the holidays. Third, just relax and realize it's a time to have fun and enjoy yourself. Do not stress out about it because, as we all know, stress can make your blood sugars go even higher. So just give yourself some time to just think, you know what, as long as I'm being responsible, I can enjoy myself just as anybody else here can. And a secret I've realized is that the holidays are the best times for having low blood sugars because you have so many sweets you can choose from. It's the best. My blood sugar's low, I can drink some of this latte. How great is that? Alright, thank you so much, little flowers, for watching this video. I hope it was super helpful. I love you guys and happy holidays.